We've got one heck of a car today. It's a 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass trimmed out like a 442. It's very affordable. It has that custom show car appearance with the Sunburst paint and polished wheels, $12,000 leather interior. Under the hood is a 483. It's a 455 that's been bored. Big block motor, vintage air. There's a 4-speed. There's a strange engineering posi rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes. A lot of car for the money. Go to volocars.com. That's where you'll find the price tag and a monthly finance option on every car we have for sale. You can also find pictures top to bottom and a description of the car at volocars.com. If you enjoy these videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the new ones are posted. But for right now, let's go for a spin. Western car, it is dry. You can see the pictures on the website of the floor pans, just dry, clean metal. They've not been messed with. I don't even know if they've been spray painted over. But the braces, the floor pans, the rockers, the lower quarter panels, all dry, clean, crisp, original metal. No rust. Front end was completely rebuilt. The steering and suspension all redone. And back was rebuilt and upgraded. Has QA1 solid lower control arms, lowering springs, QA1 adjustable gas shocks, new bushings, nice sounding dual exhaust, Flowmaster mufflers, crossover pipe, and has polished tips coming out the back. You'll hear it run towards the end of the video. They redid the brakes and actually upgraded them. They're disc at all 4 wheels. Has a custom e-brake assembly under there. When you look up at the motor, it's still fresh. There's only 600 miles on the motor, so you look up at it, it's all nice and clean. Has a high torque starter. The 4-speed transmission also has an anodized oil pan. The 4-speed transmission, all of it looks spotless. I mean, it looks like it was put in last night. The transmission, the linkage, the bell housing, looks like brand new. It's got a hydraulic clutch. Rebuilt drive shaft. They did purchase from Strange Engineering all new Ford 9-inch rear end with 356 posi gears. So it's got a lot of nice upgrades underneath and a good rust-free car. Now the body itself, also rust-free. Clean under the doors. The factory dimple spot welds are still visible underneath there. This thing's absolutely straight. The gaps line up real nice and square and flush. Really nice, clean, dry body. The roof is straight. This is all straight, perfectly clean down here and smooth. No issues at all. This is all beautiful, nice, straight, square, flush. All real nice. Painted Sunburst Orange. The metal flake is all laid out evenly. The car's all one color. Really sparkles when the light hits it. Now I'm calling it a rust-free car, and it is. There's just a little bit of blistering actually right here. It's right in that seam. I think it started in the seam. It's not rotten there. I just think there must have a little moisture, or moisture got in there. A little bit bubbled right there. Other than that, dry, clean, straight body. Now the paint does have a few chips. There's a chip right here in the paint. A little door dent. I'll have my dent guy, he comes here once a week. Make sure if you buy the car, you remind the salesman, have that done. All this lines up nice and square. Again, the paint's beautiful. It's got a wet look to it. Now up front, it's sparkling. The bumper's re-chromed. This Oldsmobile bar down the middle, the emblem, all that looks like new. All this trim's real nice. This molding down the center has a little patina, freckles, but not pitted. It's original. The moldings down the side overall are real shiny and straight. They're like a pot metal, so there's a few pits here and there. I also wanted to point out there's a chip in the paint right here. The door clears, so maybe just at one time they were just parked kind of funny and it must have touched and chipped the paint. And there's a scratch down here. Probably a seat belt, maybe it was hanging out when they closed the door or something. So there's a couple chips right here, one on the other side. The rear glass is very good original, a couple light scratches, actually it's very good, better than most. The rear bumper looks like it's re-chromed, it's got a worn spot right here. This whole tail panel is exceptional, got a couple little pits here and there. Again, that's like a pot metal, it's hard to find one that nice, it looks really good. Again, the moldings on the side, overall very nice. This here is shiny chrome, but it's got some pitting in the chrome. You got new 442 emblems. Door handle's nice. Mirror looks new. New window seals. New weather strips. That's all been redone. Windshield's replaced. 15-inch aluminum torque thrust wheels with BF Goodrich tires. Wider in the back, has a little bit of a stance. So yeah, sharp looking car so far. You're gonna really like the interior. All right, it's got a really nice trunk compartment. Under the trunk lid is painted all smooth and glossy. The original trunk light is working. The jamb is nice and clean and painted, and the weather strip's real nice. But the trunk compartment, I mean, this is like what you see in high-end cars. All boxed, even around the hinges and the tail lights, all boxed and upholstered. Real nice carpeting with a little bit of bound edging going on right there. And then we've got a subwoofer. It's also upholstered, and an amplifier back there too. So really nice trunk compartment. Now apparently this car was restored in 2008. And then between 2016 and 2020, somebody spent 55 grand and restored the car again. And that's what we're looking at here. Only 600 miles put on since. Door jambs are really dry, clean metal, and they're painted nicely, and weather strips are replaced. Door panels, that's genuine leather. Those are custom made, custom stitched, and upholstered. Armrest is leather. And then up here, it's a little sloppy. See how the paint is kind of lifted? It's been that way for years, but they could have done a little cleaner job in the jamb up front there. The dash pad is all reupholstered. We have a custom instrument panel with phantom gauges. Has a $1,900 stereo system. This is hands-free or voice command, Bluetooth. It has kick panel speakers and 6x9s. All upholstered. It's got a remote in there for the stereo. Custom kick panels. New carpet with embroidered mats. Seat belts in front. Custom made center console. This is all wrapped in leather. This is all handmade. We got the backlit vintage air controls. A Hurst 4-speed. Cup holders for your coffee. Now the seats feel great. Look how nice and firm they are. They're all rebuilt, recushioned, reupholstered in two-tone leather. Again, all hand cut and stitched. Matches the door panels. The interior was $11,700. All leather. Side panels are beautiful. The headliner is a custom made. It's a thicker, it's not leather, but it's a thicker premium vinyl. No wrinkles, no holes. The lights work. Custom stitched visors. Oh, it has the Oldsmobile mirror. This mirror looks like new. So really nice interior. In today's world, what we're asking for this car is nothing for what we've got to offer here. Now that's a Completely rebuilt, 455. It's been bored 60 over. It makes it a 480 something. It's got new pistons, all new bearings. It does have aluminum heads. And of course, an aluminum intake, Edelbrock carb with electric choke. Nice braided fuel line, goes to a chrome fuel filter. HEI ignition system, and the wires are run neatly. Has a set of stainless steel headers, and I just noticed the upper control arms are tubular. Got new horns. Now it has the March runner system. The whole front here is all this nice modern stuff. Look at this cool billet bracket, billet pulleys with a serpentine belt, mini polished AC compressor, a chrome one-wire alternator, the modern power steering. There's a remote billet reservoir hidden under the fender. It runs cool with this aluminum radiator, dual electric fans. Well, the wiring, everything's run neatly. Nice chrome master and booster. You got the reservoir for the hydraulic clutch. Under the hood is a new insulation. Very nice motor compartment. I like that idle. Oh, I like that too. Something your Tesla's never going to do. Yeah, again, I really believe for what we're asking, this car has so much to offer. You don't see trunk and interiors in a 50 grand car. You see stuff like that in $100,000 plus cars. Big engine, 4-speed, posi, 4-wheel disc brakes, vintage air. Looks like it looks. You're getting a heck of a lot of car for the money. Go to any car show and be proud of it. You can go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman about whatever questions you still have. They'll help get you financed. They'll help get it delivered to your door at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.